Hey there, all my soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn back with another message. Switching it up a bit. This one is going to be how is the divine feminine feeling about the divine masculine? And for those divine masculines that are in karmic partnerships, I'm going to do a row for how is the karmic feeling about the divine masculine. And then I'm going to do an extended reading for $4.44 that is going to tell how the divine masculines is feeling about the divine feminine and the karmic partner. And I wanted to give a shout out to all of my subscribers. I would say old and new subscribers, but since my channel is so new, it really is, all of you guys are new, so thank you, welcome. I love all of you guys. You guys are amazing, and this is a crazy journey that we are on, and I'm so glad to be on it with you guys. And let's get to see how is the divine feminine feeling about the divine masculine at this time. I'm trying to change up the readings. I don't want them to get boring. I love reading cards, and so I just don't want to feel like I'm churning out the same thing every day. Got the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that the divine feminines I have been seeing okay, we've got the Three of Swords and Judgment. Okay, so I feel like the divine feminines are seeing the divine masculines as having been immature in the past, and I feel like not thinking things through in regards to what direction that they went, and ultimately what caused this Three of Swords situation. But she feels like the divine is coming in and waking him up, or giving him at least nudges about his soul path. Like, I heard careless. I feel like with these pages over here, the divine feminine feels like the divine masculine has been careless with his decisions, you know, like didn't follow his soul or what he knew to be right. He didn't listen to his own intuition. But the universe is singing, I hear singing a different song. He's hearing a different song. He's hearing a different tune now. I feel like because we've got the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, the divine masculines are growing. Now, that may not be exactly what the divine feminines are seeing. But, yeah, I feel like the divine feminines feel like... And also here with this Three of Swords, I feel like the divine feminines are like... basically, shit or get off the pot with this Judgment. You know, figure out what road you want to take and be firm in that road, you know. Don't be playing games. And that would, you know, mostly be for twins that are in some contact. Not necessarily no contact. It could be no contact. Because energetically, you know, we are bound to our twin. And the telepathy is off the charts these days. So even if in the physical, the divine masculine and the divine feminine are in no contact and, you know, not together, it still could be saying, make a judgment call about what energy you are wanting to follow, you know, because the Divine Feminine knows that the Divine Masculine knows. At a soul level, at the very least. But I feel like it's even more conscious than that these days. And so I feel like... Whoop. Yeah, we've got the Six of Swords and the Death card. So I feel like the Divine Feminines, energetically, they're feeling the Divine Masculines. Oh, we've got the Devil card. So that's the overall energy here. So yeah, that's where we've got the immaturity here. And probably even this Three of Swords situation. And I feel like the Devil here is... And this could be all forms of toxicity, in my opinion. Toxic thoughts, beliefs, actions, continued behaviors, cycles. And that could come from childhood. That could be learned behaviors programmed, like through the 3D matrix. It could be addictions. And I feel like addictions are, you know, just covering up something that, some kind of truth that we don't want to see. Whether it's a hurtful truth or, I don't know how, you know, but in my opinion, that addictions, we get addicted because we're trying to mask something and it covers up a wound. So I feel like the Divine Feminine sees that the Divine Masculines are still in this toxic cycle and that it must come to an end. The Divine Masculines are really going to have to surrender to the universe and to spirit to get out of this lower level energy toxicity. And I feel like this third party, this karmic that we're getting ready to hear from, is part of that toxicity. And that doesn't make the karmic a bad person. It makes their situation a bad situation. Now, they both have had lessons that they've had to learn. And that's, you know, we all had the contract for these contracts to be enforced. You know, we all made these deals. As at a soul level, us Divine Feminines knew that these karmic partners were going to be a factor. We chose them. But the lessons have been learned, and the Divine Feminines, they've moved on. You know, as in the twin flame reading that I just did, and even in the extended, it just showed the progress that the Divine Feminines are making. And so the Divine Feminines are really just like, they're pretty much over the situation. They're ready to move on, and they feel like if, you know, the Divine Masculines really needs to get out of this toxicity and these lower level vibrations. And she's not going to, you know, argue with him or fight with him about it anymore. This is all up to him, the universe, and his spirit. Basically, she's removing herself from this third party situation. It's, for her, it's the death of her clinging on to any expectation of what the Divine Masculine is going to do next. She's putting down her swords. She's moving forward. She's got a lot of other things that she's focusing on. So let's see what the karmic has to say. How does the karmic feel about the Divine Masculine at this time? How does the karmic feel about the Divine Masculine? How does the karmic partner feel about the Divine Masculine in this, or at this time? The Ace of Cups. the Page of Wands. The Knight of Cups. So she is still feeling like this could be the one type situation. Really wanting him to offer her a cup of love. Like, I don't feel like she may be in love. I don't feel like, well, we'll see what the Divine Masculine has to say in the extended, but, yeah, the karmic is really feeling like this is the one. Really the mirror opposite of what the Divine Feminine is feeling at this time about the Divine Masculine. Like, the karmic, I feel like she, Justice. Let me get some more cards, because this could be the opposite. She could be realizing that this is, yeah, this is delusion. The Fool. She thought this was a new start. And she thought that she was going to get to start this new, like this was going to be a new relationship, something different. I feel like the Divine Masculine may be a different type of person that than she usually would go for. Let's see how many cards. I need one more card. One more card, please. Yeah. She feels stabbed in the back. She's looking back on, this is the Six of Cups. She really is, I think that when it first started out, it seemed like it was going to be like everything that she hoped for in a relationship. And she felt like she was finally getting what she wants. And in this case, I feel like, you know, the Fool is saying no new start. Like, or she thought it was a new start, but she was delusional. In an illusion. I always say delusional. But it really is. Like, it was seeing something that really wasn't there. And I'm sure that it wasn't, you know, I'm sure the times were good in the beginning. Every relationship is. But I don't feel like they were a good fit, a good match. There was no foundation here. No real foundation. Although I feel like she thought there was. But now she's realizing that there really wasn't. I mean, with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords, I feel like she really made more of a situation than there ever really was to it. And yeah, then we got the Three of Swords underneath, and then the Two of Cups underneath that. So she's looking back on, like, in the beginning, but I feel like she's looking back in the beginning and realizing that she's wondering how she didn't see before this situation. How did she become delusional about this situation that I feel like was the Three of Swords from the beginning? Of course, I guess if you are a twin and there is a karmic involved, that obviously is an undoubtable third-party situation. because there's always that energetic link to the twin. Regardless of how much you want to move forward, if your soul contract is to get back with your twin and that is part of your life purpose, then no matter how much you want something else, the universe is going to show you what the plan was. So I feel like in this situation that the karmic really thought that this situation was something else, and she really thought it was going to bring like balance to her life and this new start, and it was illusionary. It was smoke and mirrors is what I'm getting. I guess delusional may have been too strong of a word, but there was very much smoke and mirrors, and whether that was her playing smoke and mirrors with the divine masculine, or the divine masculine playing smoke and mirrors with her, or just smoke and mirrors in general. You know, maybe they both built this up to be something that it wasn't. We'll find out more in the extended, but that very well could be the situation. They both, like in theory, built up this new start, and I feel like the karmic is feeling very gypped and shortchanged about the situation because it's not turning out like they had originally talked about. So yeah, that's what I've got for how the divine feminine and how the karmic is feeling about the divine masculine. This karmic situation, it could go a couple of different ways though. But yeah, I really hope that there is some realization, because in my opinion, to keep dragging something out that isn't going to work out is sad for everybody involved, and especially if there's kids involved and stuff. I always feel like that's just a bad deal. But like I said, I also believe that there is no coincidence or accident. Everything is divinely orchestrated. So I guess that would be part of everybody's soul contract, including the children, if that be the case, it being dragged out. So anyways, that all being said, I will have the extended that will tell about the divine masculine, how he feels about the divine feminine and the karmic partner. That'll be available in the links the description on how to get that will be in the description. How funny is that? On how to get that, and it'll be for $4.44. And if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment. I love to talk to you guys, and really looking forward to getting to know everybody. Gonna start doing lives, I think, soon, because I feel like that'll be a good interactive way to get to know people. I communicate better with somebody to communicate with, unless here I am communicating with somebody because I'm communicating with the cards, but knowing what else to say besides just what the cards are telling me, I don't always know. And I've got a ton of things I could talk about. I just don't know where to start sometimes. So, anyways, keep liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it also, because I'm such a new channel, it helps get my videos out to people that these videos may also resonate with. So if you're interested in soul coaching, private readings, or the new service, remote space energy clearing, or just donating to my channel, all that information is in the description box below. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.